back, and also I just murdered a fucking chicken after I ended the video. Shit, I did not mean to close that thing on the computer. I had, I was having a map open with my notes, and then I was also jotting down more story on my Google Docs that I've been working on. I did not mean to open that. Shit, 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 shit. There we go. That should be good for now. I can adjust it later. Um,
Best of luck.
Developing a game, so to
Any
speak,
outsider is considered a
eventually.
threat. Is that to
I've
protect
got
the dwarfs?
3 characters
Sounds
designed
like
so
it.
far.
But knowing Odin, there's sure to be an
Two of them
ulterior
being
motive.
twins, and I'm writing out their story right now.
Well, everyone's hiding on this side too.
Odin's occupation of this realm has its hooks in deep.
But there aren't any guards patrolling. We're clearly not a threat. Why
Do
hide?
do do do
Necessity
do
you
do
made an
do
example
do
of,
do.
to keep the rest in line. Self-preservation can outweigh bravery for even the strongest of folk.
Fear keeps them safe and alive.
Either way, I'm gonna shut up and get right into it.
Tavern's gotta be around here somewhere. Maybe we can try knocking on some doors for directions. I think I see something. Hello? Oh, wow. Sindri wasn't kidding about the structural sensitivity.
A firebomb from the chief anti-Odin propagandist in Durlin's rebellion. Quite a sharp wit she had until she turned to less subtle means of resistance.
This looks promising, right? Less like a house. If he's here, maybe you should let me do the talking.
You.
Well, we don't want to intimidate him. You're tall as a tree and you have a severed head on your head.
None taken. Fair point, though.
I think that's him. Hello?
Watch yourselves. Apparently, there are intruders about.
Oh, that's us, I think.
Well, if you're planning on killing me, at least let me finish this song. That alarm was in just the perfect key.
We're just looking for a friend of ours named Durlin.
Well, we both know that's not true. Durlin's got no friends left. But if that's all you need, head out the back way there, and you'll see the safety office just across the river. Just don't go making trouble for the rest of us. And while you travel through this realm, maybe you could clean up the head's mess?
What mess?
Later, brother.
I wish to hear of this mess.
The rig's in the bay. Why don't you ask the condescending skull?
Head. I've got skin. But he's right. I made a mistake. I'd have us shut them down.
sorry, one more thing. Although, these are gifts I'm giving to you, so I shouldn't be sorry and you should be thankful. Anyways, here, please be careful.
It's beautiful. Thanks, Sindri.
It is beautiful, isn't it? It's also very useful. You'll be able to find anything your heart desires with it.
Really?
As long as your heart desires the locations your father and you decide and plot to travel together, then yes.
It is a compass.
Ah, but a beautiful compass. Now scamper off.
Come. A boat cannot be far.
Huh. Earlier, Sindri made it sound like Durlin was some sort of rebellion leader. Doesn't sound like anyone's following him.
Was being the key word here, little brother.
I saw a dock back there. Maybe there's a boat we can use to get to Durlin's. There's a building just past these rocks behind me. Maybe we should head that way.
Those bloody mining rigs.
What about them?
The Skald is right to blame me for them. They were my idea. If you've got the time, they're in the bay just beyond this tunnel. I'd particularly appreciate us checking out the mining rigs in the lake to the right. You can see the smokestacks from here.
But if you don't want to explore now, it looks like Durlin's place is through that open gate to the left. So, which way do we go? We could prepare more before rescuing Tyr. Up to you. Mimir, were you really the one who had those rigs built?
Odin wanted the dwarves under his control, and, well, I convinced him he could buy their allegiance instead of demanding it outright. A trade agreement of sorts.
Taking a break before visiting Durlin? Very wise. He can be...
One of the mining rigs is here?
See the smoke above us? That's where we're headed. Let's see if we can't shut it down.
Wow. There's a lot to explore here. Kinda nice to be out of Midgard for a bit, huh?
Behind you! Poison! Impressive! Brother, that groom found a perch on high!
Last one!
The rig's likely chock-a-block with materials that could help us. I'd grab whatever it spits up in the process.
If the dwarves agreed to the deal with Asgard, why do they blame you?
I talked them into their own exploitation.
They made their choice.
Work or die is not a choice. I only made it seem so. What you just picked up there is pure Svartalfheim ore. It won't be of use in the rig anymore, but perhaps our Huldra brothers could craft something from it.
How did these rigs come to be?
I had them built to harvest ore for armaments. Essentially harnessing resources that would otherwise go to the dwarves.
You think shutting these things down will help the dwarves become independent?
I don't know, but I have to try something. There's another mining rig on this island, brother. Smell that smoke?
Why would the dwarves agree to work for the Aesir in the first place?
That's the heart of it, eh?
You lied to them.
I lied to them.
Bet we could swing across that, lift thing.
Gantry.
Thanks. It's gotta be the right spot.
Those barrels. I smell fuel. Bet a spark from your blade. Oh, well experimented.
Surprised the dwarves didn't shut these rigs off themselves.
One or two tried. The Einherjar made examples of them.
They killed the dwarves? Couldn't you have convinced them not to?
Aye. Huh. Impressive.
That could help. Yeah, that looks right. Wasn't so hard. Target down! Watch out! Left side!
And now I have that set for when I'm done with that closing the actual rig. I'll come back to that.
Ah,
You okay, Mimir?
to the blacksmiths of Svartalfheim, the creation of a weapon was a sacred thing. But Odin just wanted as many blades as he could get, as fast as he could get them. With every stolen resource and mediocre blade, the dwarves lost a bit of themselves.
Nice.
The dwarf survived because of you.
Ah, you're not wrong there, brother. Odin would have wiped out every last dwarf in Svartalfheim. If he couldn't use their skills, no one could.
Mimir, how many stories have you told about Odin and Thor? And all the bad things they've done? Let's see how many we can remember. Seems like Father could use his memory refreshed.
My memory of them requires no refreshment. They invaded our home.
Yeah, but I'm talking about history. All the other people they've hurt. Let's see.
Not now.
Smell the smoke? There's another mining rig here.
You speak of your deeds with shame. Do you regret not allowing Odin to kill them?
I don't... Ugh.
If the dwarves didn't like working for Asgard, couldn't they just quit?
And do what? Their newly built forges poisoned the soil of Svartalfheim. Unable to grow their own food, they had to buy it from Asgard. If they stopped working, they'd be taking food out of their own mouths.
Oh, that's clever. And awful. Whoa. An Yggdrasil seed to Muspelheim. Think it might lead to that combat arena we visited years ago?
What makes you say that?
Wishful thinking, I guess. Going through Surtur's gauntlet. It was fun.
It was training.
You didn't have fun? Well, anyway. We should look for the other half of the seed. Once it's whole again, you can see where it leads. Great. Now we can make it across. They just keep coming.
It's a bird trap. Spawning our little wretches like there's no tomorrow.
It will be so!
Behind you! It's coming!
It's down.
Behind you, brother! Brother, I had a thought. What if we took a stealthy approach to our next battle?
No. It is done.
If you could call so meager a task done. A wee drop out of the Asgardian occupational bucket.
You must live with your deeds, but do not be troubled by them, brother.
Oh? And why not?
You were given an impossible problem. Do not blame yourself for failing to solve it.
I'm sure the dwarves would feel differently. This doesn't fix things.
No, but it is a start.
A reminder, brother. That Svartalfheim slag we collected would be of considerable use in the hands of Brock or Sindri.
The air smells a lot cleaner. It's because we shut down the rigs.
Until I have certain tools, I'm gonna hold off on that statue right there. So I get so far into the story and then I'll come back to get that. Same thing with an area over that way. Which I should just show it on my map. This area here as well, I'll hold off on completing until I get a few things on my map. Or a few things from the story, so. This area is gonna be far from done. I just wanted to do mainly the rigs, because that's what I can do. Knowing it
That
take
pure
about the
Svartalfheim
thing
slag?
for
Give it here.
a video, but next I want to do, if I
Thanks for grabbing
can,
that for us.
is I'll go up there real quick before ending the video. But
What can I make for you? Hey, what happened to all the armor we made you already?
I used it.
Well, maybe try to make this one last longer.
I will not.
Huh. That might be my best piece yet today.
Very good.
Gonna keep it spatter-free this time, right? Kratos? I'll take him. I'll disinfect my tools.
safe. No, it's still here.
What?
The island near the geyser. We need to get the key from it and unlock this door. We need... I need... Set right there, there's more. Behind you! Incoming!
You're on fire! But you probably already know that.
Won't be hearing any more from those Draugr.
For as much as I don't want to, I'll probably hold off on getting that key for that door and that quest as well
A prisoner.
until I get everything else where I can come back and just do those 2 other islands as well. So I'll just leave about 3 things to do. But other than that, I will end the video
Greetings,
right
boys.
here, and when we
Hey,
get
Sin.
back, we will go on to meet Derlin. So, peace out.